that he wants Pickens to be a Cowboy for a long time. As of the early February, there have not yet been official extension talk between a George Pickens agent and the Cowboys, meaning the tag might serve a level of both sides. Tag and trade possibility. NFL insiders also consider that the Cowboy could franchise tag Pickens and trade him if long-term deal isn't agreed. The tag makes Pickens more valuable in a trade talk after bringing high draft capital in a return. For Cowboy extension candidate who might get long-term deal in Dallas Cowboys. Even with Pickens' situation dominating headlines, Dallas have several players like to be in extension conversation. The first is wing right CeeDee Lamb. Lamb is already under a huge contract but could restructure or negotiate in tandem with the team plans around the Pickens. Preserving cap space, Lamb has expressed a desire to keep a Pickens in Dallas. Other potential long-term extension, as sport analysts have identified a few other Cowboys who could be priorities for long-term deal on Dallas Cowboy. Dallon Bland, a key defender with a big playmaking ability, and Jock Faxon, a core offensive piece and reliable tight end, and the third player in which a Dallas Cowboy is in negotiation for extending his contract is free agents and roster addition. A current free agent on Dallas list according to off-season report, some unregistered free agents or team priority target include. It includes Javonte Williams, which had a breakout rushing years in 2025 and drew attention as he signed a target. Dallas may also look outside the organization to improve at a defense and other skills position as needed in a Dallas Cowboy. A Dallas Cowboy lost a player load going into 2026. He is how a roster generally shapes up. A key offensive player, Dak Prescott, veteran leader under the center, CeeDee Lamb, elite receiver and offensive focus, George Pickens, tag protected top playmaker, and a Javonte Williams, a featured running back with a big yardage total. A key defensive contributors, a Dallon Bland, standout a cornerback, and Jake Faxon, tight end with a solid offensive role. Marcus Dixon, new assistant coach at Dallas, continue coaching adjustment to support a defensive and a Dallas Cowboy team need after 2025 off-season focus on a salary cap strategies. The Cowboys are over 2026 caps, so restricting a deals tagging specific player like Pickens and signing a manageable contract will be part of the plan. A defensive rebuild with a roster changes, including the Cowboys parting with some star in a trades. The defense is a priorities upgrade area for off-season moves. Extra context, Cowboy in a broader news, international game announcement. Dallas Cowboy, it announced an international game announcement between our team Dallas Cowboy. In a major global moves, the Cowboy will announce to play an NFL regular season game in Brazil as part of a regular international expansions, signaling the team's global brand reach. A Dallas Cowboy is officially signed George Pickens in his squad, and he will be one of the players in this year of 2026 Dallas Cowboy. If you don't remember to make subscription on Dallas Insider, so to build our families. A reliable ground game is essential for controlling time of possession, sustaining long drives, and setting up play action passing with a strong blocking and deeper running back rotation. Dallas can better manage game through close out game in the fourth quarter. Defensively, the Cowboys made pass rush to a top priority. In the NFL, pressure elite is one of the most important defensive metrics or techniques, as consistent disruption forces quarterback into a quick decision, inaccurate throw, and turnover. Dallas added edge rushes and interior defensive linemen who can win the points of attack, collapse the pocket, and create one-on-one opportunities. A stronger front seven also improves a run defense by controlling gaps and maintaining leverage at the line of scrimmage. The second received significant upgrades to improve a coverage integrity and reduce explosive plays. The Dallas Cowboys focused on defensive back with a strong man-to-man skills, zone awareness, and ball hawking instinct. These additions allow the defensive to disguise a coverage, rotate safeties, post-snap and mix blitz packages with a coverage shells more effectively, improved communication and depth in the defensive backfield, strengthen red zone defense and third down efficiency to critical areas for winning cross game on Dallas a Cowboy. Depth and rotational strength were major themes throughout the transfer period. The NFL decision is a long and physically demanding, and teams that succeed in December and January usually have strong second units. Dallas Cowboy added a versatile players who can contribute on a special team, which provide a relief in high snap position and step into starting roles when injury occurs. This depth reduces a drop-off a performance and allow the coaching staff to maintain a high intensity throughout a season. From a leadership standpoint, the Cowboys prioritized veterans with a playoff experience and high football IQ. These players help to stabilize the locker room, mentor young teammates, those players who are still young, and reinforce accountability standard in a team. In high-pressure moments in a Dallas Cowboy, a leadership presence can be the difference between a composure and a collapse by balancing youth development with a veteran, which influence a Dallas to strengthen its team culture and competitive mindset. Strategically, the Cowboys transfer activity enable greater tactical flexibility. Offensively, the team can shift between a tempo-driven spread offenses and a power-based. Financial discipline also played a central role in a Dallas approach. Rather than overcommitting caps space to short-term solution, the Cowboys structured contract to preserve a future flexibility, manage a dead money risk, and maintain a healthy salary cap outlook of the players. This allowed the front office to retain a core players, extend key contributors, and continue building through the draft without sacrificing a long-term stability. Departures were an inevitable part of the process. Some players left due to a cap constraint, scheme changes, or performance consideration, while those exit were difficultly they created opportunities for a younger player to step into expanded role and for a new additional to establish themselves. Roster turnover is a natural part of NFL team building, and successful franchises use it to a tool for evaluation rather than a disruption. From a competition standpoint, the Cowboys transfers signal a shift from a potential to performance. In a recent season, a Dallas Cowboy have possessed a talent but struggled with a consistent late-game execution and postseason resilience. This year's roster construction focuses on situation football, emphasizing third down efficiency, red zone execution, turnover margin, and time of possession. These are metrics that consistently separate championship teams from a playoff participants. The fanbase has responded with a cautious optimism. Supporters recognize that off-season success do not guarantee a post-season result, but they also see a roster that is a deeper, faster, and more balanced than in previous years. The combination of improved pass protection, expanded receiving option, stronger defensive pressure,